Well, Kelly, Columbia River crossing advocates publicly have minimized their concerns about people skirting over to 205 to avoid paying a new toll on a new bridge here over I-5 behind me here. But this new study you're talking about, this being made public this week by CRC's own consultant, the study was done. It indicates that toll skirting is a much bigger problem than CRC bridge planners have publicly admitted. The consultant's report says tens of thousands of cars would jump to I-205 to avoid the new I-5 toll and load the Glen Jackson Bridge to almost full capacity overnight.
This is not numbers I made up. These are numbers that we got from CRC that they've had for months, but they've never disclosed.
Joe Courtright, a bridge critic, says he got the consultant's report only after making a public records request. And he's going public now because he is convinced the new I-5 bridge project is not dead yet. And despite key funding and permit deadlines, he says likely will not be met by next Monday's September 30th deadline. He thinks the new bridge builders are not going away anytime soon. According to the consultant's report, CRC planners asked for traffic flow estimates over a new I-5 bridge with a $2.50 one-way toll at peak times. The consultant concluded the toll alone would ease gridlock on I-5 because so many drivers would use I-205 to avoid paying the toll.
That's sort of the good news. The bad news is 50,000 or so cars that cross the I-5 bridges now will be crossing on the I-205 bridge, and it'll be basically gridlock on 205.
In trying to solve one problem for I-5 traffic, Courtright says CRC planners may be creating a new one on I-205. Clark County Commissioner David Medore, meanwhile, sees no wisdom in that realignment of traffic, but he does want a new bridge, a new third bridge to the east of the 205 bridge that'll jump off on the Washington side at 192nd and land in Gresham at 181st.
So if you look at the regional solution, what makes sense to move our community forward? We are a community both sides of the bridge. To tie us together with a third way across the Columbia River, a third highway across the Columbia River, makes so much sense. You can split your traffic 3 ways instead of 2.
All right, final statistics from this consultant's report here. It indicates that by the year 2022, that's 9 years from now, with a new bridge up and running and a peak time toll of about $3.62 per trip across the bridge here, that so many people will avoid that toll by using I-205 that traffic volumes on I-5 will fall by roughly half from today's levels to levels not seen on the I-5 bridge since 1972. Live here in downtown Vancouver, Cor Harlan, KOIN 6 News.